You know what there's a lot of on TV? You're not going to believe this, but there's a lot of ghost stories on TV. I don't know what happened overnight. One day they're not there. They're in the graveyard. The next day they're all over the place. We got ghost stories. We got My Camera and the Ghost Story, real ghost stories, ghost travels, haunted mansions. I don't know. It's phenomenal. It's a big phenomenon now of ghost stories, The thing is, you start wondering about ghosts. I don't know. I'm watching these things, and you see the little orbs and the streaks of light. You're wondering to yourself. You have to. Where do they hang out? Is there like a ghost lounge? Is there some place they go to congregate? Is there a ghost cigar lounge or something? And then you wonder about their life. What kind of life do these things have? You see a streak of light, that's captured by the camera. And you say to yourself, well, can they get discounts at Macy's, for instance? What's their life like if they travel to Miami Beach? And someone rents a beach chair out there on the beach in Miami Beach, and there's an empty chair. Are you sure it's empty? It affects us too. Maybe I'm wondering. Maybe there's someone there that I don't know of. Some fat lady from the Bronx or something. I don't know. And you start to think. You start thinking. Can ghosts accept awards? I mean, you're going to picture it. You're watching TV, and the Oscar goes to blah blah. Well, and he is dead. He's dead. But accepting for him will be his dead wife or something. I don't know. And debt collectors, they're going to have a lot of problems now with this whole phenomena. Can you collect a debt from a dead person? Is it legal? Will it get you into any trouble? What if some guy owes you $10,000? The only problem is he's 6 months in the grave. The IRS, for instance, you call IRS for your brother-in-law who's dead, and you tell him the circumstance, Mr. IRS agent, and say, well, we don't care. We don't care if he's dead or not. We still have to collect the debt. He's still liable. It's unbelievable. For instance, you start thinking, I'm watching these programs, and can ghosts be ghost writers? Can ghosts become ghost writers? They have a better label, for that? Who knows? I don't know. Can they inherit? Can ghosts legally inherit? Can they open a bank account? Oh yes, I want to open a checking account. I want to put $5,000 in. Are there any penalties if you're dead? He's asking the teller. Well, what is the teller going to say? I don't know. Just depends on what type of mood she's in that day. Can they marry? Can ghosts marry? Do you, Mary, take this ghost William as your extremely eternal husband to have and partially hold as long as you're dead? What kind of ceremonies take place on the other side over there? You often wonder, are they initiated into clubs? Can one become a member of the Lions Club, for instance? Or maybe the Mafia? Are there dead, wise guys? Are there dead Mafia members that we don't even know about, we don't hear about? This is things that, they bother me, they come into my mind, I don't know. All kinds of legal problems arise because of this situation. Can you imagine? And we're going to need more ghost specialists, more dead lawyers to see our way through all this. I don't want to be around when that happens. I don't handle dead affairs that well. Anyway, I also want to tell you something else. It's a sad situation. It's just a very sad situation. I spoke to Goofy on the phone the other day. He's down at the cartoon character retirement home out there in Culver City, outside Los Angeles. I was there one time, and I met Goofy, and I met Minnie, and I met Pluto. We all played bridge. And it's a sad thing. It's very sad. I heard all the stories, all the gossip, things you don't want to hear really, but you're there and you have to. It was like they were second-class citizens, okay? When they were working, they were fully taken advantage of. You have no idea. They were insulted. No one paid for them to go anywhere. No one paid first class. No one paid an airline that kind of money for Goofy to fly first class. It was always steerage. He was always in the back. And sometimes, he had to catch a loaded flight that was carrying tuna. I don't know. It was terrible. Nobody paid for my friends out there, especially that putz, Walt Disney. He was the biggest shrew guy of all. Many times Goofy had to pick up the tab. They were all going out to eat or something there. Let's say Morton's Steakhouse in Los Angeles. Who picked the tab up? It wasn't Disney. He wouldn't pay for anything. It was Goofy. All right? It's aggravating. It's so aggravating. And also Disney, by the way. I hate to get on this sidetrack. But, Minnie was in the hospital. He never showed up. He never sent a card. He never sent flowers. He never called. It would be the buzz of the ward if Walt Disney called and said, give my regards to Minnie. But no, that didn't happen. All right? Pluto, Pluto was thinking of getting married once. He went to Disney for some advice. Disney wouldn't give him the time of day. He said, look, consult the Magic 8 Ball. Go look at a deck of cards and decide. It's terribly cruel, very cruel. And there was another incident with Mickey. This is not well publicized, okay? This is not well known. But that was an incident with Mickey involving an exploding enema bag, and Disney didn't offer anything. Any kind of help, assistance, And it was all over the papers, but only in the Scandinavian countries. I don't know. Nobody knew about it here, I don't know. The guy was very cheap, and they never made money. They didn't make any money. They weren't paid any money, It was minimum wage. It was minimum wage all the way for my friends over there. They never were able to afford a big mansion, in Holmby Hills, all right? Up there near Beverly Hills, all the expensive real estate up there. You're not going to find any of those guys up there. No, not one guy. It's the retirement home. It's like you're going to put your feet up on the porch outside there and smoke a pipe or something. I don't know. Anyway, it's a sad thing. I send money. I send a few shekels once in a while out there to the boys and the girls out there. The cartoon figure retirement home. Okay, bye-bye.